Big news shaking up the league today as the NBA and NBPA confirm major award eligibility rulings. Lakers star Luka Doncic and Pistons sensation Cade Cunningham have both officially won their extraordinary circumstances appeals. This keeps them in the race for All-NBA honors and MVP consideration despite injury-shortened seasons, while the league simultaneously delivered a tough blow by denying the appeal for Timberwolves star Anthony Edwards.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
But the pressure is mounting for the Lowe's Angels-Lakers as they head into a high-stakes playoff opener against the Houston Rockets. The mood is tense in LA with serious uncertainty surrounding their superstars. The latest reports indicate that neither Luka Doncic nor Austin Reaves is expected to return during the opening round as they battle significant injuries sustained against the Thunder. Coach J.J. Redick and the entire Lakers organization are now bracing for an uphill battle against a dangerous Rockets squad. With their top-tier talent sidelined indefinitely, the spotlight shines directly on LeBron James, who must carry the load as the lone remaining engine for the Lakers. It is a massive challenge for the veteran superstar as he tries to keep their title hopes alive without his primary co-stars. Finally, we are tracking a potential roster reunion in LA as rumors swirl about former Lakers breakout Jay Huff becoming available again. The Pacers may look to move the shot-blocking specialist this summer, and bringing him back could be exactly the boost the Lakers need in their frontcourt rotation. If you want to stay ahead of all the playoff updates and trade rumors, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to never miss a breaking story. Imagine being the best player on the floor night in and night out, only to be disqualified from the history books because of a technicality. The NBA has just dropped a bombshell ruling on its end-of-season awards, and it is sending shockwaves through the league. In a massive twist, Lakers superstar Luka Doncic has officially been granted eligibility for All-NBA honors, despite falling short of that strict 65-game threshold. It is a win for common sense, but the drama does not stop there. The league and the NBPA teamed up to review several extraordinary circumstances challenges, and the results are a tale of two different realities. While Luka Doncic, who was sidelined by a late-season hamstring injury, and Pistons sensation Cade Cunningham got the green light to remain in the conversation, Timberwolves star Anthony Edwards wasn't so lucky. His challenge was officially denied, leaving him on the outside looking in. Let's talk about why this matters. Doncic essentially missed the mark by a single game, largely because he chose to be present for the birth of his daughter, a move the league rightly recognized as a valid exception. On the flip side, Cade Cunningham's case was arguably more harrowing, as he fought through a collapsed lung to lead the Pistons to a dominant 60-win season. Seeing these guys get their due is refreshing, but it also highlights how punishing the current CBA rules have become. It puts immense pressure on these athletes to play through pain, which we all know eventually leads to bigger injuries. With Luka averaging a staggering 33.5 points per game and taking home the scoring title, it would have been a travesty to leave his name off the All-NBA ballot. It really makes you wonder, though, is this 65-game requirement actually helping the game, or is it just creating unnecessary bureaucracy that hurts the legitimacy of our postseason awards? I want to know what you think. Does the league have the right to play gatekeeper like this, or should the best players be recognized regardless of the games missed? Drop a comment below with your take, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the biggest stories in the NBA. At the end of the day, championships are won on the court, but legacies are built on these awards, and we deserve to see the best players on the list. Just when you thought the Lakers were destined for a deep title run, the basketball gods threw a massive curveball that could derail everything. Imagine heading into the postseason with all the momentum in the world, only to watch your two biggest perimeter threats go down in a single night. We are talking about the Lakers facing the Houston Rockets in the first round, but they might be doing it without Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves. The reality is brutal. ESPN is reporting that there is practically zero expectation of seeing either of them back for the duration of the opening series. Think about that for a second. Doncic was dropping over 33 points a night, and Reaves had become the perfect second-tier engine for this squad. Losing that level of production isn't just a setback, It is an identity crisis. When you look at their late season surge, going 16-2 during the home stretch, you realize how lethal they were. But now, it is all on LeBron James to play hero ball at age 41. JJ Redick has officially listed them as out indefinitely, which tells you everything you need to know about the severity of these grade 2 strains. It is essentially a sink-or-swim moment for guys like Rui Hachimura and Luke Kennard, who now have to elevate their games to fill a massive void. The Rockets are healthy, hungry, and waiting in the wings with Kevin Durant leading the charge. If the Lakers want to stay alive long enough for any hope of a medical miracle, they have to survive a war of attrition. Can LeBron carry the weight of a franchise on his back once again, or is this the end of the road for the purple and gold? Drop a comment below. Do you think the Lakers can survive the Rockets without their stars, or is it time to look ahead to next year? Make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up with every twist and turn of this high-stakes playoff race. It is going to be a wild ride, and you won't want to miss what happens next. Is this the end of the road for the Lakers, or is the king about to stage his greatest miracle yet? The Los Angeles Lakers are heading into the playoffs as the number 4 seed, and they are staring down a daunting first-round clash against the Houston Rockets. After last year's disappointing exit to Minnesota, the pressure is at an all-time high. But here is the kicker. The team is bracing for a reality where their star backcourt of Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves might be sitting on the sidelines for the entire series. When you lose the league's scoring leader in Doncic and a breakout star like Reaves, you aren't just losing points, you're losing your identity. Despite fans holding out hope for a mid-series return, reports from ESPN suggest that neither player is expected back anytime soon, unless the Lakers can somehow drag this fight into a 6- or 7-game marathon. This puts the weight of the entire franchise squarely back on the shoulders of 41-year-old LeBron James. Just a month ago, LeBron was happy playing as the third option, but now he is being thrust into the spotlight to carry the load like it is 2012 all over again. He will need to summon the kind of prime-era, triple-double dominance that defined his legacy just to keep the Lakers' season alive. And it won't be easy. Houston's coach Ime Udoka has already bragged about having a defensive wall of length and size, including guys like Jabari Smith Jr. and Amen Thompson, specifically designed to smother LeBron. It is a David versus Goliath narrative, but with a twist. The giant is injured, and the underdog is hungry. Can LeBron turn back the clock one more time, or will the Rockets dismantle this depleted Lakers squad? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Can the King survive this without his Knights? Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the NBA playoffs, and stay tuned as this series kicks off on April 17th. Remember, in the NBA, you never bet against greatness until the final buzzer sounds. Ever feel like the one that got away is actually the missing piece to your championship puzzle? For the Los Angeles Lakers, that might just be Jay Huff, a player they once let slip through their fingers, who is now quietly evolving into one of the most underrated big men in the NBA. It's a classic cautionary tale of player development. The Lakers saw the potential back in 2021, but never gave him the stage. Now, after stops in Washington, Denver, Memphis, and finally Indiana, Huff has transformed from an undrafted project into a legitimate rim-protecting force. While he was once criticized for his athleticism, he silenced those doubts by racking up 153 blocks last season, second only to the unicorn himself, Victor Wembanyama. It's absurd to think a guy putting up those kinds of numbers is currently being whispered about as a potential trade piece. With the Pacers shoring up their front court, Huff could be on the move, and frankly, the Lakers need to be at the front of that line. Think about it. The Lakers' center rotation has been, to put it lightly, a headache for years. Huff offers something they desperately lack, a consistent shot blocker who can actually space the floor as a pick-and-pop threat. At a bargain price of just over $5 million for the next 2 seasons, this isn't just a nostalgic reunion. It's a savvy financial move for a team eyeing big free agent splashes. He isn't going to turn them into an instant dynasty overnight, but he is exactly the kind of high-value rotation piece that separates contenders from the rest of the pack. Do you think the Lakers have finally learned their lesson, or are they destined to miss out again? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button for more insider takes, and remember, in the NBA, sometimes the best move is the one you already made once before.